Hello, Brian from LDM Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and actually beat your competition online. All right, at the end of the video, if you have any questions or want to hear more information, we can just set up a 5-minute phone call. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you some free tips and strategies in here that you guys could go ahead and apply directly to your site. All right, so the 3 topics we'll talk about today are content, backlinks, and citations. So starting out, I'm on your page, as you can see. And I'm looking to see about how much content you guys have. I see you got your picture up there as well as some information. But you guys don't have a ton of content on your page. And what Google really cares about is all of this. And if your pictures are saved with keywords or your name or something, that's another way to actually get some more content in there. But you guys probably have under 100 words of content right here. And if I was looking in a search such as roofing Memphis, Tennessee, this is a keyword here, and that's just a group of words that people will frequently search. So this one that I'm using for an example, roofing Memphis, Tennessee, this one here has about 70 people who search it every single month. So it's a pretty good one, obviously relevant to the service you guys offer in the area you offer it in. So if we go down, there's 3 ways to get on the first page of Google, right? The first is to pay for ads, and you would just have to outbid these guys to get up there. Second option is the map pack or GMB, Google My Business. You really want to be in the top 3 here, so you show up on this main first page window. Otherwise, you'd have to view all to see the rest. But you want these top 3 show up here with their names, numbers, and their websites right there for easy access. And then the other option would be the organic section, which is where people can get, a lot of direct calls, people visiting their sites as well. So you're going to get 10 results showing up on the first page. And the first actual company, because we have Better Business Bureau first, is Masters Roofing. So I'm going to show you their site as well, because if you want to climb the rankings and do better online, why not look at a company who's already doing that? Now, I've already looked at their content. I know they have about 500 words of content on their page, so they're not actually really that close to what Google prefers either. Google actually wants about 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. And that's what's going to get you optimized with them, and that's how you're going to get ranked higher. When you hit that number of 1,500, they're going to rank you a lot higher, because that's what they really want, is people giving out a lot of information for people to essentially be able to search and find online. But the other thing is, you don't just want content. You want to make sure these keywords like this, roofing Memphis, Tennessee, are on your page. Because when people search these, they can only find it if it's on your page already. So you want to make sure those are in your page multiple times. Now, the other thing Google looks for is trust. They want to know they can trust your site. So this ranking here, I put your guys' website, ldmroofing.com, into a program I pay for called Ahrefs. This just kind of shows me how your site's performing. First thing I see is you guys do have a header, but it just says homepage. You could change that to your business name, even throw a couple of keywords such as roofing Memphis or something like that in there. And that would help Google find you a little bit easier. So then we'll dive into the numbers here. So we're looking, these are the 2 most important numbers. The UR number, which is your trust with Google, how much they trust your site. And then the DR number is your power behind your site. And you guys right now are on a 0.3 for that and a 12 for trust. Now both of these dials go to 100, just to kind of give you an idea of the range. So let's talk about our second topic, which is backlinks. And with that, we'll talk about referring domains. So backlinks are just links that when people click on those, it's going to redirect them back to your site. This web address link right here, this would be a backlink. I could click on this and it's going to bring me to your site. And referring domains are the websites that these links are on. So the backlinks connect the sites to you. So the way that would work is if we had a Facebook business page, that would be a referring domain. Where you put your web address for your website on the Facebook page, that would be your backlink. And when someone clicks it, it's going to redirect you. Now it could also be buttons or pictures that have the link embedded in them as well. So right now with 14 websites pointing back at yours, we can see of the 14, 6 of them are pretty strong on the right here. And so that's giving you guys a trust with Google at 12. So the stronger these sites are, they're going to give you more credit with Google. And these sites are essentially saying you can trust these guys. So with the trust of 12 right now, unfortunately, you guys have 0 keywords that are actually showing up in searches, just like we used for our example, roofing Memphis TN. And so because of that, these keywords are really bringing the visitors. We can see you guys are getting 0 actual visitors to your website per month. Now, if we hop over to look at Masters Roofing, we can see their website up here. Now, they don't have any headers on their page, which is one area they could definitely improve as well. But they do have 210 backlinks on 110 referring domains or websites that are basically vouching for them. So of the 110 they have, we can see 92 of them are pretty strong. Of the 92 sites pointing back that are strong, we can see their trust is a 17. So because of that, they can be found for about 891 keywords in searches. and that's bringing them about 515 actual visitors to their website per month. So you're probably thinking, well, how can we catch them? They have a ton of referring domains and backlinks. Well, we can actually click on them and see where they're all coming from. So we'd want to go through the strongest ones, and those are the ones we'd want to see if we could get those same links. And the way to do that is to go on there. Sometimes it's creating a profile and joining, or it might be a small membership fee associated with it as well. But you could essentially get the same referring domain, so you'd have the same backlinks pointing back at you, getting more trust, power behind your site, which of course, as long as you have the keywords in the content, you're going to show up for, and that's where you're going to get those visitors. All right, so that's all to get in the organic section. So just to recap, 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content, having those keywords in there multiple times in your content. And then you want to make sure that your site is trustworthy from Google by going to some of your top competitors, getting some of the same links they have, because if it works for them, it's going to work for you. And then that's going to help Google to trust your site and rank you higher. Now you can also get in this GMB or map section or Google My Business. These top 3 is where you want to be. And so the way to get citations is to get your business name, address, phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, or your social media like Facebook, business pages, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn as well. And so you can see here, you can clearly see their phone numbers as well as websites right here. They're going to get a lot of direct calls. These guys here in the top 3 in the GMB or map section, they're going to get about 30% of the total volume coming through. They're going to capture for them themselves. And the last option is if you guys wanted to pay for ads, you would just have to outbid these top 3 to show up in the Google Guaranteed, and you'd be the first thing that new customers would see. But that's really your decision. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful for you, as that was really my hope here, was just to give some information and help small businesses. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll check in with you in a day or two and just see what you thought of the video, and hopefully you found it helpful. But thank you guys for your time, and have a great day.